call me Poppy. She a doctor with the sloppy. She know that I'm the shit. Yeah, she love me cause I'm cocky. Like, look like I just play hockey. My back would be so stocky. I'm allergic to apologies. I'm never saying sorry. Chirp family, what's going on? It's your boy HeIsMellowD, Mellow, Jalo, Drippy, whatever you want to call me. And we are back with another episode of Ima Shut Up podcast. This is episode 15. I hope everyone's having a good day out there. If you're not having a good day, go do something to make sure that you have a good day, because who's in charge of your happiness? You are. How is everyone doing out there? How is everyone doing? Man. I don't know. I kind of want to start with the Kevin Hart stuff. Not Kevin Hart, with the Katt Williams stuff, because that's like the biggest fucking thing that has happened in the last 2 days. The shit dropped on Wednesday. That's all everybody's been talking about. So yeah, fuck it. I'ma just go in and start there. I'll come back up to my other topics. Fuck. Where was I at? Okay, here we go. So yeah. If you haven't heard yet, or if you haven't seen it or seen any other clips or whatever, Katt Williams went on Club Shay Shay with Shannon Sharpe and went off, bro. He went off on he was just going off on basically whoever Shannon mentioned. Like, he had stories for everybody, bro. He was going crazy. And he kept saying, like, this is the age of truth, and all the truth is going to come out, and da-da-da-da-da. He was just going wild. Look, he said Steve Harvey stole his show from Mark Curry. Yeah. The show was called Hanging with Mr. Cooper. And if I'm remembering correctly, right? Because, like, I watched the Steve Harvey show. I think I might have seen Hanging with Mr. Cooper, like, maybe 3 episodes in total. But those shows are eerily similar. Like, wasn't it like, I think Mr. Cooper or Mark Curry, he was like he was a teacher and like a basketball coach or some shit, right? And he was helping the inner city youth or whatever school he was at. But then Steve Harvey, he wasn't a basketball coach, he was a music teacher, I believe. So, but he was also helping the inner city youth. So, yeah. I mean, the allegations is there, and then it's looking a little fishy. And then he also told us that, I feel like we knew this, and it probably was him that told us way before when we first found out and we started seeing Steve be bald. But he told us that perfectly little microphone fro that Steve used to wear, that was a wig. And I feel like he told us that shit before, but he reiterated it today, just in case we didn't know. He reiterated that shit on Club Shay Shay. He also came after Cedric the Entertainer. He says Cedric the Entertainer stole his joke and went on the Kings of Comedy with it. I can't confirm this because Katt was saying, he said it way back in like 98, 99. And it's like, I couldn't find the BET Comic View, whatever episode he was on that he said it in. But I'm sure it's out there and somebody will unveil it sooner than later. And then we'll know for sure that, yes, Cedric the Entertainer is lying. He said Earthquake was illiterate. Like, Earthquake just caught a stray out of nowhere. But he did say Earthquake is really funny. He was just like, listen, bro, they tried to give Earthquake a show, and they found out Earthquake was illiterate when they was trying to get him to read the cue cards, and he couldn't read them. Damn, that shit's wild. He called Faison Love fat and basically said the nigga ain't funny. And why is it always in your script that you got to take your shirt off? He said you fat as shit. Nobody wants to see that. Why you always got to take your shirt off? I'm paraphrasing, but I'm pretty sure that's what he wanted to say. And yeah, then he was like, He was talking about how Faison don't have any comedy specials and he shouldn't be able to talk on people who do have comedy specials. Like, bro was really going off. He said Ricky Smiley isn't funny. And he said it was in Katt Williams' contracts that if Ricky Smiley was in a movie with Katt Williams ever again, for now and forever, or whatever, basically, that he was going to be in a dress. And we definitely seen that happen with, what was it? First Sunday? I think it was called First Sunday. That movie where Katt Williams was like the choir director, and Tracy Morgan and Ice Cube, they were like the leads. They were the lead actors for the movie. Yeah, I think that was called First Sunday. But yeah, Ricky Smiley was in that, and he was playing an old lady, an old black lady in a dress. So I guess Katt stood on that business. He also said Michael Blackson's accent is fake, bro. That one really got me fucked up because I'm like, it really got me starting to think, because it's like Africans that I know really don't talk like him. So his shit might be fake, bro. His shit might be fake. And basically he said that his accent was fake, and he told him to like clean himself up and to start a school, and basically that's what Michael Blackson did, but he don't fuck with Katt no more. And then Michael Blackson responded. He said Katt is just trying to make himself relevant. But in my opinion, Katt Williams is more relevant than Michael Blackson is. So what is he talking about? But he also did put Katt Williams in his top 10 comedians or whatever. He might have been top 5. But he put him in there. So I don't know. Maybe he like respected what he had to say, but it's still up for him. I don't know. But yeah, Michael Blackson put himself in the top 10 comedians alive right now is crazy, because bro is not that funny. That motherfucker, like that, white people laugh at that. Like, I don't know. That shit's not really that funny to me. He was funny in Next Friday though. Don't get me wrong. I did like him in that. He was funny. I can't get jiggy with this shit. Cedric the Entertainer, he also responded too. He basically said Katt is lying, and he been doing that joke for like 30-ish years or some shit. So I don't know. We'll see what comes to light. Also, he said Ludacris was in the Illuminati, and it was him or Ludacris. They was at the same level of status in Hollywood at the time, right? So he said that they came to him and Luda and was like, listen, you got to cut your hair and get rid of the sideburns, and you'll get $200 million and 20 movies. Now, Katt Williams, he still got his hair and his sideburns. I think he got a beard now, but he ain't cut the sideburns or the hair. And Ludacris is on Fast and Furious 10. So you do the math and put it together however you want. Yeah. He also he said it's like you get like a light-skinned, ugly-faced wife or something that doesn't do interviews with it in 20 years, and you might think that I'm talking about one person. No, this applies to 7 people. I was like, damn. He was giving it up, bro. He was name dropping and everything. This isn't an ad, but shit, it kind of should be, but it's not an ad. I mean, I listen to Club Shay Shay and Nightcap all the time, but this isn't an ad. But if you haven't checked that shit out, please go check it out, because it is pure comedy, bro. Like, straight from the rip. As soon as they introduced each other, Katt Williams just started name dropping and coming at people, coming at people's necks. Listen, man, I really just wanted Unc to ask him about that video where he was getting choked up from that fucking kid years ago. That's what I really wanted to know about that shit. Like, I just wanted to know, like, did he know the kid? Was the kid any relation to him? He already said on Club Shay Shay that when he go on tour and he go to these different cities, he be out in the city when he on tour. So it could have been something like that. I don't know. It was funny though. It was a good John, good laugh. Definitely a good. If you got 3 hours to, I guess, spare, well, 2 hours and like 46 minutes. If you got that to spare, make sure you do that, or listen to it while you like cooking or cleaning up the house or something. Do that because you'll find it as funny as I did. I'm pretty sure you will. But nextly, I wanted to talk about this because listen, y'all, I tell y'all all the time, I'm an Uber driver. That's how I make my money or whatever. But Uber passengers, bro, that motherfuckers is entitled as hell. And it's like, why are you so entitled? I need to understand that. Like, I'm letting you know, as an Uber driver, I'm not touching your luggage, bro. I'm not touching your luggage. I'm not helping you with your groceries. I'm not doing none of that shit. You put it in the trunk. You put them there. I'm not doing it. It's not going to solidify me a tip. You're not about to give me, like, I've been doing Uber for almost 3 years now. And I have come to the conclusion that even if you help or you don't help, if that person wanted to tip you, they're going to tip you. If that person didn't want to tip you, they're not going to tip you. So I don't go the extra mile. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that shit. Nope. Listen, y'all be having half your life in them fucking luggage bags, and y'all expect us to pick them up and carry them, put them in the trunk or whatever. I'm not doing that shit. Then y'all just went full grocery shopping in the grocery store or whatever, and now you want me to help you put your bags in the trunk. No, you picked all that shit. I'm not doing that shit, bro. You do it. I don't care. Like, if you ask me, right? Like, hey, do you mind helping me with my luggage? Hey, do you mind helping me with my groceries or whatever? Depending on my mood, yes, I'll help you because you asked and you didn't just think that it was you were entitled to me for me to help you. Like, you already paying me bullshit money on a ride. Well, it's not you, it's Uber, but still, like, I ain't really making that much on this little ride because you're going home from grocery shopping, and then I might be making a little decent amount on with the luggage bags because they're usually going to the airport. But still, bro, open your mouth up and ask. Stop feeling entitled like I'm about to just pick your bag up and throw it in the trunk. That shit heavy as fuck, and I'm not doing it. Like, real shit. You packed the bag, you carried the shit through the house, you carried it down the stairs, and now you're gonna carry it through the airport or whatever. Pick the bitch up and put it in the trunk. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Simple as that. And then with the groceries, y'all don't even be offering me nothing. Even though you probably shouldn't, but still, no. You ain't, and you can keep your little dollar tip. Cause like, oh, I'll tip $1 for helping me. I don't want that fucking dollar, bitch. You better use them muscles you got. Use that back strength. Lift with your knees. Lift with your knees, not your back. Cause I ain't helping you, bro. I'm not helping you. Real shit. I am not doing it. But nextly, I just gotta say this. Just because it's been on my mind, so I wanted to talk about it. Listen, being a sore loser is a great mindset to have. Like, I don't know where we got it from to, be a good sport or whatever. Like, why the fuck do I want to be happy for losing? I just lost. I don't want to shake your hand. I don't want to say good game. You just beat me, bitch. Why the fuck do you expect me to be happy about losing? I am competitive. I just put hella work in too, just like you did. And I lost. I wanted to win. What the fuck? No, I'm not about to shake your hand. But I'm supposed to be a good sport and congratulate you on your victory when I wanted to win. Bitch, play in traffic. Fuck that. I don't care. I'm a sore loser. The fuck? I'm competitive and I wanted to win. I'm not happy that you won. Simple as that. Like, that's crazy. Why the fuck did they teach us that shit? Like, why would they even tell you that, oh, you're a sore loser? Yes, bitch, I'm a sore loser. I'm not happy that you won the competition that we're in. Or you won the game. You won whatever. Because, bitch, I wanted to win. I put hella work in. I was dedicated. I put hella sweat and tears in this shit. And I lost. I'm not happy you won, bitch. I'm not shaking your hand. I'm not congratulating you. None of that shit. I'm a sore loser. Fuck it. Oh, well. That's not a bad thing to be. Nextly, I want to talk to y'all about the origins of my name, right? So, my name is Jalil Andrew. Brown Reynolds is my last name. I have two last names because my parents couldn't decide on whose last name to give me. So they gave me both of their last names because they weren't married. But yeah, I just wanted to talk to y'all about my name origins because I was just talking to my mom about this a couple days ago. And this shit is kind of really fucked up. Like, don't get me wrong, I like my name. My name's different. It's unique. It's kind of one of a kind, like literally one of a kind. The way that I spell Jalil and, you know, like my last name, Jalil Brown Reynolds or whatever, I am literally the only Jalil Brown Reynolds. I want to say in the world, but definitely in America. Because, like, I was looking this shit up and two results came up. And one was my current address at the time, and the other was my address from like 5-6 years ago. So, as in my opinion, I'm the only Jalil Brown Reynolds. But yeah, I just wanted to talk to y'all and tell y'all because it's like it's kind of fucked up. Now listen, my brother's name is Jordan Amir. That's such a better name than Jalil Andrew, isn't it? Like, first of all, Jalil comes from they got the name Jalil from my uncle, right? My uncle he has died, God rest his soul. But at the time when I was being born, this nigga was kind of in and out of jail. He sold drugs and was just known as that nigga not to fuck with around the time, right? Okay. And then they get Andrew from my grandpa. He has also passed away. Rest in peace, Pop Pop. But him and my dad don't even have a good relationship. So I'm sitting here like, y'all named me after a drug dealer and an absent father. Like, what the fuck, bro? What was y'all thinking? What was y'all thinking? You named me after a drug dealer and an absent father. And I asked my mom, I'm like, why did y'all do that? Like, she was like, oh, well, you were a fighter when you were born. The umbilical cord got wrapped around your neck, and it was like you were fighting for your life. So we named you after your uncle Tifi. His real name's Atif, but his middle name is Jalil, and it's not even spelled the fucking same way. So I'm like, okay, so you just told me that I was a fighter and I was fighting for my life. Why the fuck me and my youngest brother Gabe, we were on like a 3-way call. We both was like, so why ain't you give him a fighter's name? I'm like, yeah, why ain't you name me like Tyson or some shit? Gabe goes, yeah, why didn't you name him like Ali or something? And we both like, yes, we on the same accord. Why do I not have a fighter's name if you told me that's like, oh, I was fighting for my life. That's why, right. That's why I got the name. And she was like, oh, well, your dad named you after Tifi because, and with the middle name Jalil, because he was just like, oh, name him after Tifi. Give him Tifi's middle name because, you know, Tifi is a fighter and da 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 da. And I was like, my dad didn't even like my Uncle Tifi like that. So why the fuck would he say that? And she was like, oh, yeah, he really did. But he respected him as like a fighter in the town or whatever. Like people knew not to fuck with Tiffy. So yeah, I guess that's why he went with it. And I'm just like, that makes no like that shit makes no fucking sense. And on top of that, the fucking I don't know how they did this. The definition has changed now. But when I was growing up, I used to look this shit up, right? The origin of Jalil is like, it means to be jailed, like incarcerated or some shit, right? And I'm like, why the fuck would y'all? And look, then my mom, right? She started going on a little tangent because then she got in with me talking about, us naming our baby, and names have powerful meanings and stuff like that. So then I cut her off and I'm like, so if names have powerful meanings and all that stuff, why the fuck did you name me Jalil? And you knew it mean jailed, to be incarcerated or whatever in Arabic. She was like, listen, I don't know. We fucked up there. I'm like, yeah, you really fucking did. And she was like, well, it's not all the way correct, because your name technically is supposed to have the little like caret arrow thing above the O. And they wouldn't let us do it on a birth certificate. And I was like, yeah, that probably was a little bit of racism, but that's neither here nor there. And I'm actually glad that you didn't give it to me, because that shit would have been annoying as fuck to write as a kid. I would have forgot that shit all the time. Like, all the time, bro. But yes, they gave me the name Jalil Andrew. Like I said, they named me after a drug dealer, a drug dealer, and an absent father. And you say an absent father, like, my grandpa left my dad and my mama when my dad was 10 years old. And honestly, like, not to serious this out real quick, but just being honest, my fucking, like, it sucks, because it's like, as I got older, I could see my dad just yearning for the love and appreciation from his father, like what he gives to us. And it was just so sad, because it's like, yo, my dad would try everything for them to have a good relationship, and it was just like, the shit, it really wouldn't click like that. And my grandpa winded up dying, and they never really got to have like the good relationship that my dad wanted to have with him, because he really, really wanted that shit. Like, I remember one time he told me he bought my grandpa tickets to the Dallas Eagles game, because my grandpa was a Cowboys fan, and my dad's an Eagles fan. And he was like, he wanted that to be like their thing. And my grandpa basically was like, nah, son, I'm good. I'm a head down to Virginia. And how the fuck, like, how do you give up tickets to a Cowboy Eagles game, and your son is an Eagles fan, you're a Cowboys fan, this is one of the biggest rivalries in sports, period, and you say, nah, son, I'm good, I'm a head down to Virginia? That shit really hurt my dad. But either way, back to what I was saying. Not to make the mood all super serious, but I just had to talk about that real quick. But yeah, either way, then they give Jordan his beautiful ass name with Jordan Amir. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then if you look up the meaning of Jordan, but my mom told me the meaning meant like to be close with God or some shit. But if you look it up now, it's something like to flow down like the river of Jordan or some shit. I don't know. And then Amir, I think, to means to be like close to God or some shit like that. Right? Beautiful name. Beautiful name. And then honestly, my Aunt Carolyn named my brother Jordan because my Aunt Carolyn, she from Virginia. I don't know if you guys will ever meet her, but she's one of my favorite aunts. She's so like outgoing and eccentric. She's amazing. But she wanted him naming Jordan because she was there when he was born, and apparently she had a manager named Jordan that she thought was like really attractive or whatever. So she goes, ooh, name him Jordan. He looked just like my manager Jordan, and he's sexy as hell. And my parents being my fucking parents, they was like, you know what? I like Jordan. Jordan is nice. That has a nice ring to it. So I wish my Aunt Carolyn was there for me because I got stuck with fucking Jalil. And that shit, my name has been butchered my entire life. I got fucking trophies that say Jahili on there and fucking John Little and Jahil. Like, just, I got all types of fucked up, butchered ass trophies. But all in all, though, it's still better than what they wanted to fucking name me, which is Ajalik. What the fuck is a Ajalik, bro? My parents wanted to name me Ajalik. Ajalik or Jared. You go from a ghetto extreme to a white man extreme. Like, what the fuck is going on? And then I end with Jalil Andrew. How the fuck? That shit don't make any sense, right? Like, what is we talking about? But, I've grown to love my name, because it's unique. And I've even thought about if I have a son to name him a junior, because like I told y'all, I'm like the only Jalil Brown Reynolds in the world, to my knowledge. So it's like, once I die, the name dies. But if I have a kid and he a junior, he can carry the name on. And then if he have a son, his firstborn son can be Jalil Brown Reynolds the third. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe that's a little bit narcissistic, but I don't think it is. I don't know. I just thought it was funny. Like, how the fuck you go from Ajalik and Jared and you end up on Jalil Andrew? Oh my goodness. But yeah. Nextly, Cardi B and Offset are back together. Who would have thought? Oh, me. I told y'all that like fucking what was it, 2-3 episodes ago? When I was like, oh yeah, Cardi B and Offset broke up again, but these niggas gonna get back together. I'm pretty sure. They do this shit like every couple of years or every couple of months. They do this shit. Like, I don't know, but yeah, Cardi B and Offset are back together. Cardi B says that she was vibing with Offset on New Year's and they made love. I seen another post where she was like, listen, I needed some dick and I didn't want no new dick and I wanted him back or some shit like that. And I'm like, this is why we need to stay out of married people's business, because y'all was writing all them fucking think pieces about Cardi and her and all. And no, you know what? Nah, Cardi, you gotta hold this L, because you was on fucking line crying your eyes out like you not rich as shit. Like, what was you doing, sis? Like, listen, I understand you was hurting and all of this. You was feeling sad and da-da-da-da-da. Ma'am, you are a fucking millionaire. Go to fucking Maldives. Go shake some ass on a beach or something. No, you on Instagram live fucking crying to thousands of people. And now millions of people are seeing it because you fucking Cardi B. Just for you to get back with the nigga not even 3 weeks later. Hold that fucking L. Like, you're dumb. That's corny. Stay off the internet with your relationship problems, bro. That goes for everybody, especially if you're not done with the nigga. You had the girls mad, like they was up in arms for you, ready to just tear Offset down just for you to jump right back on that man dick. And that's okay because that's your husband. And marriages comes with ups and downs. But why the fuck would you do that dumb shit? Why would you do that? You did all of that screaming and crying, making yourself look like a fucking fool. Just for you to get back with the nigga not even 3 weeks later, bro. Dumb. Like, and I knew y'all was going to get back together because this is what y'all do. Just keep that shit offline, bro. We shouldn't know about it. We shouldn't see you fucking crying and screaming in your house or your hotel room. Like, what are you doing? Just for you to get back with the nigga, bro. Stop. Dumb shit, bro. Oh my God. That shit really I'm just like, look at this dumb shit right here, bro. Like, my goodness. But also, nextly, I just want to say, y'all lying about them Olipop sodas. Them shits are nasty as fuck. And I'm sorry. Y'all just get on these, y'all, whatever trends start online, y'all just hop on them and then force yourself to like the trend. I'm convinced. Because, bro, those Olipop sodas, I bought one. Actually, no, Angela bought one. Because, I'm not even gonna lie, she got caught up in the hype. She got a little caught up in the hype with the fucking Olipop sodas. And she bought a couple. First of all, them fucking sodas is like $3 for one 12-ounce can. What the fuck? What is we doing? $3 for a 12-ounce can of soda is fucking ridiculous. There's no way around that. That's crazy as shit. And then when you go drink it, yeah, it's supposed to be a healthier soda. But when you drink this shit, bro, it tastes like soda that's been in somebody's mouth already. It tastes like Backwash soda. What the fuck? That shit is not good. Y'all are lying. Like, y'all are lying. Those Olipop sodas literally taste like fucking Backwash. And y'all all online. Oh, they're so good. I love these Olipop sodas. Da 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 da. Seeing all these different ads and everything for them, bro. Them shits are nasty. Shits is nasty as hell. Like, it don't even make any sense. Like, the soda itself don't even have like bite to it, or like, you know, that little you gotta do when you drinking like a freshly carbonated soda, or one of them when you first crack that bitch, a nice ice cold Pepsi, Sprite, whatever, you know, that the little burn sting that you get from the carbonation. It like burns and it stings so good. You don't get that with that Olipop shit. Bro, it's really like fucking flat Backwash. That's what that shit is, bro. It is flat Backwash, and I'm tired of y'all lying on fucking. It's Shannon Sharp's internet now. It's not Beyonce's no more. Beyonce, she'll get it back at another time. But y'all come on fucking Shannon Sharp's internet lying about that damn Olipop soda. That shit is nasty. Cut it out. And it's another one too. I forget the name of it, but it's in the same family. It's supposed to be healthy sodas. Them shits are nasty. Throw them away. Throw them the fuck away. And nextly, I guess kind of in the same realm, but not. Like, as I was saying, y'all be going crazy over the social media hype, and it blows my fucking mind. I don't understand it for real. Like, the new craze and everything, y'all is going crazy over this fucking Stanley cup, bro. All it is a fucking thermos cup. Bro, we're seeing these cups be posted on StockX and fucking Amazon and all these other resale sites and shit for over $100. The cup itself is $40-ish originally. Why? Like, the fact that y'all are reselling cups is fucking crazy. Like, and I can't even say y'all are the crazy ones. The people who are buying the resold cups, y'all are fucking insane. Like, what is wrong with you? You needed a red cup or whatever color cup that bad that you willing to pay over $100 for the shit? What is wrong with y'all for real? Like, bro, like, they're really on StockX right now for like $150 type shit. Bro, I seen one on Amazon. Apparently, this one on Amazon is a highly sought after one too. It's an all white one with bronze accents. That bitch is $298, bro. What the fuck for a cup? You are shitting. Like, what is wrong with y'all, bro? I don't get it. Like, that shit is killing me. And it's so funny. Like, my boy Kyle. Shout out you, Kyle. I don't know if you watch or listen or not, but my boy Kyle, he said, them bitches better come with a pussy on the bottom for $100, and I feel him. Like, that's crazy, bro. $100 for a fucking cup. For a cup. It's a thermos. That's all it fucking is. That's crazy as shit. And then my other friend, Raina, she's one that is fully fucking engulfed in the Stanley Cup hype, bro. And all the social media hype for the shit. Bro, she got 5 of them bitches. I said, Raina, why the fuck you need 5 cups that all do the same exact thing when you can only use one at a time. She gonna say to me, and she said this shit with full confidence. I need my cups to match my outfits. Sis, you are a marketing victim. I'm sorry, they got your ass. Because what is you doing, bro? They all do the same exact thing. That's $200 worth of Stanley cups. And she was like, "Oh yeah, I got other ones too, like the Walmart brand, the Target brand, some Amazon ones." I'm like, "Why? Why do you need all that, bro?" Men, we get like if we do them thermoses, we get one fucking cup, and we use that bitch till it break because it's there for functionality. So fuck is wrong with y'all, yo? I'm so glad Angela don't let the social media hype all the way overtake her. Like she definitely got caught up with the Olipop soda, but she did not get caught up with these Stanley cups. And I'm so fucking glad, bro. I wound up getting her own, like, because she did tell me that she wanted a cup or whatever. But I did like some real life research because when she told me she wanted a cup, I'm like, all right, I'll get her a cup. I'll get her whatever. And then the first one that popped up was the Stanley John. I'm like, $40, $45 for a fucking cup? I'm not paying that. So me, being me, I started doing my research. TikTok, Google, all of that. And I found one that is apparently better than the Stanley Cup. It is, and it's not even apparently because she's been using it. Well, I guess we don't have a Stanley to compare it to, but I guess so. Maybe it's still apparently, but she's been using it, and it's an amazing cup. And again, this isn't an ad. I'm just letting y'all know the type of cup that I got my wife. Excuse me. So if you're a guy and you see this and your girl has been wanting a cup, or a girl you see this and you want a new cup and you don't want to pay $40, $45 up to $100 or whatever for a fucking Stanley, listen up. The cup that I got her is called, the brand is called 4-Leaf. And I don't know why it's called 4-Leaf, but that's the name of the brand. And listen, it's better than the fucking Stanley Cup, bro. It has better thermos qualities, keeping your drink hot, keeping your drink cold for long periods of time. It got better drinking spouts. It got like a straw that is already kind of like built in, but you can take it out when you need to clean it or whatever. And they also got a flip up straw that flips down into the top of the cup. It's also 100% spill proof. We didn't knock that bitch over a few different times because we're a little clumsy, and then we got rambunctious dogs, so they knock the shit over. Never makes a mess when that bitch falls to the ground. Never, not once. It also has a better handle. And yeah, it's just a better, and it's at a better price point. That cup is only $25, and it comes in nice colors. So yeah, go get your ass a 4-Leaf cup. Again, this is not an ad, but leave that Stanley shit alone and be smarter with your money for cups. But listen, I gotta tell you, she pissed me off though. Angela fucking pissed me off a little bit because she gonna call her fucking 4-Leaf cup a fucking off-brand Stanley. And I'm like, no. This is not off-brand anything. It has a brand. It's 4-Leaf. And you gonna fucking respect that name of the brand. It's 4-Leaf. It ain't no off-brand Stanley. It's 4-Leaf. It could have been here before the Stanley Cup. Because fucking, thermoses and shit like that have been around forever. But for some reason, they've just gone crazy on social media recently. And I think, honestly, I think I seen something. I think I might have seen. I seen a TikTok where they were saying the Stanley Cup or whatever, it wasn't even it got popular because of a mom blog. A mom blog, the author of the mom blog started writing about how good the cup is, and now every woman in America wants one, basically. And I'm just like, damn, yo, the power of influence is crazy. But Excuse me. Nextly, and some light celebrity news. It's really not. It's not really news, but I just wanted just to mention this real quick. I don't know why, but Ti, fucking Ti was on live, and then he put Tiny on the live, and she fucking looked like Smokey Robinson. She looked like Smokey Robinson, and I don't know why he did that to his wife. Like, bro, you supposed to have us looking at your wife in the best light, bro. He put Tiny on the fucking screen looking like Smokey Robinson, and I can't unsee that shit. Oh my goodness, that shit. Oh my god. Fucking Smokey Robinson. And then fucking Jada Pinkett Smith, she fucking posted a selfie where she looking like fucking skinny Joey Crack. Like 2024 is starting off very fucking funny, bro. Like I don't know what it is, what's in the water at the beginning of the year, but niggas is being funny as shit and just yeah. Also, The Rock returned to WWE or Raw. I think it was actually Raw because he came to SmackDown like a few months ago. He came back to WWE and he called out his cousin Roman Reigns. I don't know. That probably is going to be like a match at WrestleMania or something. Maybe I don't know. I might actually watch this WrestleMania because I told y'all I'm a big wrestling fan, but I'm watching like the old shit right now. So I don't know. I might tap in for WrestleMania this year because it's WrestleMania. Also, and this isn't celebrity news. This is just more what the fuck news. A 3-time felon by the name of Diabre Redden. Diobre Redden, I think. I forget what his name is or the pronunciation of it, but a 3-time felon by the name of Diobre Redden attacks a judge named Mary Kay Holtz during his sentencing. She denied my man's request for probation and was sending my man to jail. She was trying to give the verdict or whatever, and my boy was not hearing that shit, dog. He fucking frog splashed over the judge bench, bro. This nigga he went flying over the bench, bro. Like really flying over the bench. And it was like a marshal or the bailiff, and it looked like a lawyer or whatever. They was trying to break that shit up. Nah, he was punching on all three of them, yo. He was punching on all three of them. And honestly, I really think Judge Mary Kay, you brought that shit on yourself. You brought that shit on yourself because, first of all, you was up there smug as shit talking like you just can't get touched. And probably, and right, I guess rightfully so, because you a judge. You like, nobody about to touch me. Nobody about to say shit to me out of pocket. I'm a judge. I get it. I get why you was feeling like that. But you was on some real smug, pompous shit. And bro was not feeling what the fuck you was talking about. He fucking, his public, or not, I don't think it was, I don't want to call him a public defender because I don't know if that was a public defender for him, but his lawyer was trying to fucking trying to get them out on probation. You know, it was like he laid out his case, I guess, for my man, and she gonna say, I appreciate that, but I think it's time for him. I appreciate that, but I think it's time for him to get a taste of something a little different. Bitch! And as soon as he said that, my man went flying up atop her head. And that's what the fuck you get. That's what you get, bro. His thought process had to be like, fuck it, I'm already going to jail. This bitch gonna get hers. You can't tell me that's not what he was thinking. Like, oh my god, that shit was funny as fuck. And he really fought 3 people all at the same time. And he probably would have won. He probably would have won if it wasn't for them having fucking like, if them bringing fucking like reinforcements of the court cops and shit there, man. Shout out that man, for real. Shout out to him. Shout out to him. Oh my god, that shit is so funny, bro. Like, I just keep rewatching the video of the dude just diving. Like, bro, he really just he he just took off on her, bro. Started punching her in her head. Punching the I thought he was a bailiff. The article said he was a marshal. I don't know. He was punching on him. Then you see the fucking, like, it looked like the lawyer or the prosecutor start punching at him. Like, bro, that video was wild as shit. I hope y'all seen it. I might put it in yeah, no, y'all didn't seen it. I don't gotta put it on that John, cause shit, they might try to take it down because it's not my video. But yeah. Oh my goodness. Those are all my topics that I had. So now I'm gonna get into the fan questions. Like I say at the end of every pod, when you see me post pod time questions, what's on your mind, type in that bitch. Let me know what you want to talk about. Ask me whatever you want to ask me. Tell me fuck you. Tell me you love me. Whatever you want to say, that's where you do it, in that box. So for this episode, we got 3. So from Marion Smokes, he says, "Fuck they talking about." I don't know, bro. What they talking about? What they talking about, bro? I don't know. You let me know. I guess. Fucking I don't know how to say my man's last name, so I'm gonna just say John G. John G says, "How do you eat your steak?" I'm a medium boy, brother. Don't want any more cooked. Don't want it any less cooked. Medium is the perfect steak. Period. And from Pyro says that MJ video was funny, but I think he was a vice lord. A good amount of people are saying that on the video, and I don't know. I seen some stuff for him kind of going with the vice lords, but I just thought it was more evidence or information or whatever, hearsay, whatever, that went with him being a Crip. So I just went with the Crips. And I just think it's funnier to say Michael Jackson was a Crip over Michael Jackson was a vice lord. I don't know. It has a funnier comedic value to it. Like, just listen. Michael Jackson was a Crip. That sounds better than Michael Jackson was a vice lord. See? So, yeah, man. But I'm going to shut up, though. Those are all my questions and topics for today. The song of the day is Randy Moss by HeIsMellowD. Me, of course. That's another throwback, older video. I had a short hair in the video and all that stuff. But I want you to make it a great day or not. The choice is yours, little bitch. Make sure you like, comment, follow, share, subscribe, repost, retweet, all of that stuff for this podcast so this podcast can grow. Thank you.
Hey, here's Melody. It's G. I'm Randy Moss today, motherfucker. And that means I catch the pussy in a trick way. Like, you know, she throw the pussy at me and I catch it with one hand, with the other hand behind my back, or some shit. Like, with one eye closed and
Harlem Shake in the motherfucking booth right now. I'm the truth. Smack you with your motherfucking tooth.
Look, fresh up out the coffin. Young nigga be flossing. She throw that pussy at me. Just call me Randy Moss, babe. Ay, just call me Randy Moss, babe. Just call me Randy Moss, babe. Fresh up out the coffin. Young nigga be flossing. She throw that pussy at me. Just call me Randy Moss, babe. Just call me Randy Moss, babe. Just call me Randy Moss. I said that pussy be the end zone. I dabble in her end zone. And I be in the end zone, even in the friend zone. That pussy like a starburst. You know she always come first. She won that competition, made those other bitches disperse. Ooh, she call me Poppy. She a doctor with the sloppy. She know that I'm the shit. Yeah, she love me cause I'm cocky. Like, look like I just play hockey. My back would be so stocky. I'm allergic to apologies. I'm never saying sorry. I'm a playboy like I'm Cardi. I wild out like Jeff Hardy. My niggas with that fuck shit, but I just came to party, girl, so throw that ass up on me. I always got gas on me. You say that you a freak, you gon' have to show me. Fresh up out the coffin, young nigga be flossing. She throw that pussy at me. Just call me Randy Moss, babe. Just call me Randy Moss, babe. Just call me Randy Moss, babe. Fresh up out the coffin. Young nigga be flossing. She throw that pussy at me. Just call me Randy Moss, babe. Just call me Randy Moss, babe. Just call me Randy Moss, babe. On my solo, where you find me? I'm making moves like hockey. Not anticipating. Used to tell me it was piping. Keep it moving like a U-Haul. Live my best life like I'm Duval. She in the Karma Sutra. Got her in 4-point stance like football. Pop that pussy just like Aggie. I hit it in the back. Her ex-man talk real heavy, but I promise he won't at me. Who damn she got a wagon? I pull up in G-Wagon. Scratching me up, he got those packs, and now I'm busting play like Madden. Give it his dick is good and plenty. She ride me hard like Hemi. She love them woods and Remy. Love to slurp me like spaghetti. Never gotta act that she don't go. Plus she got her own. Like the fuck just like Nympho. Hit her from the back while I'm blowing on drill. Fresh up out the coffin. Young nigga be flossing. She throw that pussy at me. Just call me Randy Moss, babe. Just call me Randy Moss, babe. Just call me Randy Moss, babe. Fresh up out the coffin. Young nigga be flossing. She throw that pussy at me. Just call me Randy Moss, babe. 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 Fresh up out the coffin, young man got the sauce, yeah. Fresh up out the coffin, young man got the sauce, yeah. She throw that pussy at me. Just call me Randy Moss, babe. Just call me Randy Moss, babe. Just call me Randy Moss, babe. I said I'm fresh up out the coffin, young nigga be flossing. Young nigga be flossing and young man got the sauce, yeah. Call me Randy Moss, yeah.